So this isn't usually what I make, but I've been wanting to make this for a while. I've seen those videos where they do the same with other characters, but I haven't seen my main man in any of them. So you know what? When people can't do a job right, you just gotta do it yourself. This is gonna be very casual, and for some reason I decided I'm gonna be really thorough, or as thorough as I possibly can. I'm probably gonna mislabel things and miscalculate all over the place, but I'm gonna do my best. We're just gonna go through the main film just for the funsies and calculate at the end. The movie actually kicks it off with Scrooge McDuck as a mouse getting kidnapped.
Who's that?
I don't know. Quickly, dear. Stay in here and don't come out.
It's great. He gets beat up in his own house, and his house gets trashed. I'm only counting the kidnapping now because all the damage caused to him and his house is more Fidget's doing than Ratigan's doing. Just the kidnapping is what he intended.
Daddy! Where are you? Daddy!
Oh no! Where is my father? Por favor! Father! That's very unfortunate. There's another mouse that's also gay in this movie, and he has stuff, he talks, he would plot, blah 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 blah. Anyway, hey, here he is again.
We will have our little device ready by tomorrow evening, won't we? You know what will happen if you fail.
So basically, he's holding this man under duress, and he's threatening to kill him.
By the way, I'm taking the liberty of having your daughter brought here.
Brought here. The abundance of rolling his R's are very interesting.
Yes, I would spend many a sleepless night if anything unfortunate were to befall her.
Threatened to kill a child. We've done this multiple times in the 80s. It's very funny. And him breaking the little toy right there is criminal mischief. It's just being a little silly, just a little scary, just breaking a little bit of property damage, just for the funsies. Okay, this is the big boy. This is where we see a lot of what he stole, and it's a big boy list, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. Before we go to that, though, in his song he does mention killing widows and orphans, and I'm gonna count that, even though we don't actually see it, it's mentioned in the movie, so it technically counts.
Worse than the widows and orphans get drowned.
That's mass murder. Another part is a lot of this I am counting as quote-unquote decoration or branded. The curtain medallions are also decoration, as are the gold mirrors, the candelabras, the 2 golden chandeliers, the fountain, the stool, the 7 mirrors later, his pretty little heart, the throne, his plant, his robe crown and cane. But all the ones with asterisks I can add anyways, just in case, because those do seem like they might be stolen, but I'm not entirely sure myself. Anyway, we're gonna meticulously go through this entire scene. So we first start out with a bowl and ice and champagne. I propose that the champagne was either a Moet and Chandon or a Veuve Clicquot, just based on the simple design we see of the full bottle later on in the song, and the time period. It's either one of those 2 brands. There's 4 pearls in a diamond ring in the background right here. There's 5 pearls in another diamond ring in the background right here.
And wondrous things like the Tower Bridge job.
So here we see a human crown, a golden bracelet, a golden candle holder, 2 treasure chests, a pot of gold that was a pot of gems before, pile of gems, the ruby he's standing on, a pearl necklace, and in total, the coins in both shots are 157. I'm only basing it on what I see with my 2 eyes, so keep that in mind. This is the bare minimum of what he stole. There's 16 more coins strewn about in the background here that weren't a part of what I counted before. And there's a bag of gold right here.
Cunning display that made Londoners sob.
More gems, another pot of gold, another ruby or ruby bracelet or something. Look at these 7 mirrors in the background, all for him. Were those stolen? Did he buy those? I think it would be hilarious if he actually bought them. Are all of these items bought or acquired? The little doll is the only thing that couldn't have been stolen. That was specially made just for his little man. We're gonna assume that the deerstalk cap and the magnifying glass are both stolen. Another pearl and another diamond ring and 3 more pearls back here. Well, a pot of pearls, I assume.
All will bow before
There's 7 more coins back here.
Ratigan, the world's brightest rat. What was that? What did you call me?
On-screen death? Did you say on-screen death? Let's go! There are yet again 3 pearls and 2 rings in the background in that single shot.
The world's great.
I kinda love these fools. They're all doofuses. They're silly. They're little goobers. Look at them in the background, they're so sad. And even after that, he threatens all of his thug friends with death if they don't continue singing their little ditty.
And now, as you were singing...
It has the same energy as shooting at someone's feet to force them to continue dancing. It's lovely. There's 2 more pearls here, 2 diamonds, a ruby, a jade, I assume, and yellow, and 13 coins. In this shot, there's 16 more pearls just randomly being played with by the thugs. And that's all that I think I saw from that scene. That scene was pretty full of just random things, but I did my damnedest. Skipping ahead again. Oh look, Fidget's out running errands. In the scene where Fidget is stealing from the guards, the number of guards changes from the different shots. In this one with Fidget, it's 18, and this one with Basil's 26, so we're just gonna kind of round it out. We're just gonna assume that he got 22 costumes. Whether he needed that many or not, that's how many he stole. I love that I just have to count in for most of this. It's very silly.
Someone has taken the liberty of removing the clockwork mechanisms from these toys.
The clockwork mechanisms have been stolen from 2 wind-up toys, I believe. Oh, does this child need to be traumatized even more? Because she gets kidnapped.
Olivia! Gotcha!
Again, all this destruction is just Fidget's doing. Now that we're past the world's greatest criminal mind scene, I might as well point out all the things in this room. These 4 things, I believe, are wood carving tools. There's 2 wrenches, 1 in his hand, 1 on the floor. From this other shot, we can see a human pocket watch as well as a 3rd wind-up toy, I believe.
What? Basil on the case? Why, you gibbering little...
He's mad, so he assaults Fidget here, and attempts to kill him, so...
Alicia, release him.
I'm too young to die.
Anyway, we have more stuff with the main boys, but we don't care about what they do. We don't care. They have a little scene in a bar. A little cabaret act in a bar. And, of course, when he captures them, he attempts to murder them with his big boy evil trap, because why not?
I had so many ingenious ideas, I didn't know which to choose. So, I decided to use them all. Marvelous, isn't it?
He's so depressed, it's silly, kind of. His guys just kind of beat up her trained royal guards so easily. So, you know, if you undertrain your guards, you kind of deserve to get what's coming to you. Maybe Ratigan's men are well trained too. Hey, I never know. What are these images in the background, by the way? Also, I think it's funny that her piano is a wind-up piano.
Guards, seize this...
Despicable creature! How dare you!
Take her away!
I like the gruff in his voice that occasionally occurs. I don't know whether to count this as high treason or attempted regicide, so...
As I say goodbye so soon.
Such a prick. You made him a special little disc.
Basil? Basil? Oh, how could I have been so blind?
That's cause your eyes are closed, you nitwit. Anyway, they get out. Aw, shit, he's been caught now. Oh no.
You, Professor!
I'm none other than a foul, sensuous, rodacious, commonly known as a...
Don't say it! Sewer rat! Ah! Arrest that fiend!
Aha! Resisting arrest! And fending himself off from 6 people simultaneously. Screw it. 2 battery because you stepped on 2 people's heads.
Stay where you are, or the girl dies!
I think we'll just count that as a hostage taking.
That was smarter than you. He's going to put you in jail. He's not afraid of a big, old, ugly rat like you.
You kindly sit down and shut up!
Assault? Question mark? Eh, whatever. She's fine. Children don't feel fear. She kinda wants to die. She's daring him. Uh-oh. Looks like your one henchman left isn't being useful. Time to jump to first-degree murder.
Oh, you want to lighten the load? Excellent idea!
Oh, that means me. I can't fly.
I'm being brief with this, but this whole scene is pretty sick.
Basil, look out!
Hee battery. Battery again, towards a child. Yay. This scene is aggravated assault, and as many have pointed out, he gives him a pretty brutal beating. If blood was allowed, yeah, he'd be kinda sopping from rain and blood. Owie! Ow! And as the clock strikes 9, he takes a big tumble. But anyway, that is his reign for this film. Before we go to the final sentence, I just want to go over those technicalities from before again. The reason that I included some of the things carried out by Fidget and also those other 2 thugs was it's unclear to me whether the boss or the followers of a crime would be held responsible for the actions they do. Basically, he's the boss, he's the mastermind. He has the plan set in motion and everyone else simply follows. Yes, they execute the job. The job would not have been done if it weren't for his planning to begin with. So, I consider both of them responsible. And there are a few smaller technicalities that affected how I judge things overall. I just went by the rules that battery was actual unlawful force on another being, while assault was heavily implying that he intended to hurt somebody. I also couldn't judge how long of a sentence he would get for all of the stolen goods we see. We only know details of a single crime, so multiple assumptions would have had to have been made. Overall, though, this is what I got for the final verdict. In reality, crimes don't stack, so it's not like you're gonna get 12 life sentences on top of one another. So, I mean, obviously, just at the end, if this were to be judged in real life, you just get a life sentence. Modern-day Britain doesn't have the death sentence anymore. But we're gonna stack anyways, because I'm here for the entertainment and nothing else. All in all, he gets 6 life sentences, 3 because of confirmed murders, 2 because of attempted murders, and 1 because of attempted regicide and high treason. Stacking all of the imprisonment sentences together gets you at 70 years. Hey, that's probably how old you are. That's pretty fun. And in total, from what I could roughly calculate, gets you a pretty little 4,012,088,296 pounds. That is great. Also, stealing the real crown jewels, I assume, will get you another hefty prison sentence. And calculating for 1897, he would get a death sentence. Be hanged by the humans for stealing the crown jewels. And from a probably inaccurate calculation, he would have 24,630,777 pound. Even with all of that, this is the bare minimum. This is the tip of the iceberg. We don't even get to know all of the history for this man. But as is life, we all must say goodbye too soon.
Goodbye so soon.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. As stated before, I've never done something like this, so this was pretty messy, but actually it was pretty fun to analyze this movie that I enjoy. I may do similar things like this in the future. I do have ideas because I like this movie far more than a normal human should. Anyways, did I miss something? Get something wrong? Let me know in the comments below. I would like to know. I tried my best. I absolutely got something wrong, and I would like to know I'd like to know the technicalities behind this, because this was actually pretty interesting. Until next time, everybody, stay curious.